Okay.
Yes, that TV show was one of my addictions. That's squeak. It sounds like a fart, you know?
Yeah.
Welcome to Amigos After Dark. I'm TJ with Adam and the Stain, Steve. We're here, we're queer, and we're ready, you know?
I'm not queer.
I have someone behind me who would plead my case.
Oh.
Okay, we're here. Steve's queer, and we're ready to have a good time.
I'm not queer.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay, Steve, okay. All right. Let me retry this. We're here. 420 is queer, and we're ready to have a good time.
For sure.
God, what a week with the weather.
Yeah. Even
I have
Florida,
I have not been to work since Sunday.
Damn.
Because of the weather. Sunday was the last night that I worked, and I have not been back.
Yeah. So in Pensacola, Florida, they got about 10 inches of snow.
Yeah.
And my brother, who lives in Santa Clarita, California, is like 5 blocks from the fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
So one side of the U.S. is frozen, the other side's burning.
Burning up, yeah.
Well, you know, here's kind of what I'm thinking is like in a couple of weeks, we have Bike Week in Daytona. Yeah. Now, how is that going to work? Mucklucks and bikinis on the fucking shower tower pole? I mean, what the hell?
Hey, I've seen a lot of girls in the boots with the fur and really nice bikinis, so don't knock that.
Hey, I am going to knock it.
I don't know, because I've seen videos of people playing on the beach, you know, with the snow and so. I mean, yeah, it's got to be cold, but, you know, the water can't be cold. You think the ocean temperature would be, it'd be warm.
Well, like I saw pictures from Corpus Christi that they had snow on the ground. Houston was locked down.
Oh yeah.
It was snow and ice. We got a little bit of ice. It was here for a day.
Yeah.
And it was gone for us, but everywhere we went was locked down.
I had heard rumors, TJ, you live in Texas, so you can confirm or deny these, but I had heard rumors that at the border of Texas and Oklahoma, it's locked down. You can't get through.
The storm, when it came through earlier this week, yeah, it was really bad. It locked a lot of things down. But it's starting to thaw off and everything's getting moving again.
And I saw a film of people in New Orleans playing ice hockey in the streets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was one way to get beads.
So that actually gave me an idea for a hockey team in New Orleans called the New Orleans Voodoo.
Oh, damn. Good. Damn, that is a good one. That is a good one.
Maybe I should copyright that and then sell it to whoever wants to own it.
Yeah, the thing is, though, is the NHL, they hardly ever make new franchises. They don't expand like the NFL or Major League Baseball does.
I mean, let's just face it, the fan base just isn't there like it is for the NFL or NBA or even Major League Baseball. It's just not there.
Oh, the NBA expands like almost every other year.
I mean, an all-star in the NHL still makes single-digit millions a year.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you're getting well paid, but you're not an all-star, if you're just a role player, you're not even making $1 million a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still high 6 digits.
Yeah.
And those are guys that go out there and they give their balls a tug. I mean, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hit harder than NFL players because it's at higher speeds.
Yeah.
On ice.
Yeah, so you get hit, you get knocked on your ass, and you slide.
Yeah, exactly.
And the race car drivers like Jeff Gordon, he gets paid like a percentage just to drive a race car because he's so good.
To burn out engines and roll.
He knows how to set cars up and stuff.
That fucking
he's a brilliant man. A brilliant man. Rick Hendricks wouldn't know what to do without him.
That Jeff Gordon could go and keep licking on his crew chief, fucking son of a bitch. Somebody could just shove him into a hole and cover him with lye. Bastard. Got no love lost for that fucker. And he'd never be as good as who my driver was, and that was Dale Earnhardt, damn it. Not junior, senior.
The Intimidator.
That's right.
The one and only.
You looked in your rear view and you saw a set of wraparound Ray-Bans behind you. You're like, I'm fucked. And a mustache. You knew your day was over. That was the end. Like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Jeff Gordon. Steve brought him up, too, just to get me going again.
Uh-huh.
But I know Steve's favorite football team right now is the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the Kansas City refs.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Yeah, that game. Oh, God.
Me and Rhino have already started our cartoons. I think this cartoon of this great big badass Buffalo Bull standing on top of Patrick Mahomes. This is State Farm, don't cover this, bitch.
So you're thinking it's going to be Buffalo and Kansas City, huh?
No, it is. Buffalo and Kansas City.
For the Super Bowl?
No.
Oh, no, that's the AFC. That's right.
Yeah, it's already Buffalo, Kansas City.
Yeah.
Then
so what do you think? Who's it going to be for the Super Bowl?
I know how. Who do you want me to say, or who?
Okay, so who is the NFL going to put in the game, and who do the watchers of the game want to see? Because they're two different things. You have to admit that.
Exactly.
You know, I would like to see at this point Buffalo, Washington.
So
that would be an interesting game.
Washington won tonight, so
no shit.
The topper with me is last week. Kansas City took a safety at the end of the game to cover the spread. Tell me there ain't some fucking illegal fucking gambling going on. I guarantee you, all season there's been too many fucking close games.
Yeah,
many fucking close.
And more so to the point. There was at least 6 different calls that I saw by the refs against Houston that there's no fucking way.
Yeah.
Houston.
Yeah.
I get my Uber to Houston.
I've seen Patrick Mahomes call ref by his first name. Hey, Bob.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. He hit me in the head. I was just running.
It wasn't a good day.
Some bitches hit me. He knocked himself out, but he hit me in the head.
So I talked to Squirrel for a little bit today. She said she would try to be on, but don't get our hopes up. And I warned her. I'm like, look, you know Steve is going to hit on you.
Yeah, fucking
And she goes, Steve will hit on me. I said, yeah, Steve's going to hit on you. He doesn't care that you're in Las Cruces.
No.
He's going to hit on you.
No, there's video chat now, so no, he doesn't
care.
I want to do it right away, you know.
You're full of shit.
He'll say hi first, and that's about it.
What is right away? Let's get that definition. Are we talking within 10 minutes, an hour?
Well, yeah, I would let her join in, you know, let her feel comfortable.
No,
I'll
like
be there. She'll be comfortable. Trust me.
It's just him saying hi, and that's it. That's right away.
You got to remember though that this is coming from a ratings killer, not a 420 killer. So
Looking for a ratings killer.
yeah, Mr. 420 killer.
It's me. That's me.
Yeah.
You keep thumbing over there. I'm like,
You're going down. You go down.
This guy's going down. He's not a Steve's not a 420 killer. He's a ratings killer.
Corey might be onto something. Steve won't ask her to marry him until the end of the show.
Well, yeah.
See, see, the thing is, I would never steal from a soda machine, unlike someone I know.
Yeah,
who are you
who's
talking
over
about?
there, TJ?
You're pointing over there.
Pointing the wrong way, dude.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
I
you're
think you need to
pointing that
unmirror
way.
the camera.
I'm looking at the screen, and it's going straight towards Steve.
Yeah, but you're
Unmirror
pointing the
your
other way.
camera.
Pointing at my TV.
Yeah, you're pointing at your TV.
No. See, this finger, I'm pointing at you.
See, I'm pointing at my mic.
Yeah.
So
You're pointing at me
now you're pointing at Steve.
Yeah, now you're
Now you're
pointing at
pointing-
Steve.
Well, not according to my screen that I'm seeing right now.
Well,
Yeah,
you must be really
unmirror your
stoned.
camera,
Your screen
dude.
is-
I, ding, 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 ding. I already win this round. He's already fucking stoned. He don't even know which. He don't even know which way he's going.
Oh, I do. I can send you a screenshot.
We're here,
Why-
420's queer, and we're having a great time.
No, I'm not in Texas right now. Come on now.
I always heard it's steers and clears. That's all I get from Texas.
Oh, here we go. Everybody got to make the joke on Texas. Beautiful Texas.
Well, all I could say is I never got dong slapped. I never had my wife cheat on me. I never check out other guys' peckers. So
Hey, you know what? I'm going to stick up for Steve on one of those. It is not his fault that he's tried to scrub his ass off with the water in the shower, and then somebody just turned around and the dong got flopped right in his face.
Yeah.
also, Steve, I didn't tell you earlier, but you know, with lube you can masturbate. You know, because you were saying you get dried. So, well, that just tells me I can do it longer than you too. So, because I knew that already.
Oh,
I'm good at
wow.
it. I'm so good at it.
If you're so good at it, then well, why do you keep getting women all the time? And I get it all the time. That doesn't
Okay,
make
hang
sense.
on a second. Now, if you're good at it, does that mean you're faster or slower?
See, the thing is, if you want it to last a long time, it'd be slower.
Exactly.
All right, but now all right. So obviously, you want it to be slower when it's sex with a partner.
Yeah. Do you want to just the squirt, or do you want the big O, the big
Both.
squirt?
Both.
Both.
Okay.
But Steve wouldn't know that because he couldn't even satisfy his wife because he got a divorce.
See, the downside, I'm not even getting into that. Steve's already been harassed enough today about that shit. I heard it today. But, you know, obviously if you make it last longer with a partner, here's my thing with the squirting though.
Right.
Because I had the one girlfriend that was more of a gusher than a squirter. And then I needed like a hazmat team to come out and clean all the liquid off of the bed after she was there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I had to go sleep on the couch for a week because it was still that soaked. I invested in a new mattress and plastic sheets twice
Oh shit!
because of how much she just.
I had to go do that on my couch, and I put my hand up, and I said, "You're peeing on me." You're not fucking squirting. Oh no! I'm squirting. I said, "No, my hand smells like piss. You're pissing on me." I said, "You're peeing on me. You're not fucking."
What the hell?
She peed all over my couch. She said, "Oh, I'm a squirter."
I don't believe it.
I don't either.
because
Now,
it sounds like something you would do to make an excuse, just like you made an excuse that it was a milk dud, not a real piece of shit on your bed.
Okay, all right.
Oh boy!
Now, TJ, I have an issue with something you said. You said that it still felt soaked after a week or so. That has nothing to do with how much she sprayed. That has everything to do with your lack of cleanliness. You can't dry a fucking thing off.
Dude, it was my bed, and then I had to go to work.
It's called towels.
I had to go to
some.
work. She was still at home. I'm like, all right, dry this off. I'm going to be gone a week.
Okay, then
here's the towels. I'm going to be gone a week for work to support us.
So her cleanliness sucks.
Yes, her cleanliness sucks.
But either way, it comes down to cleanliness, not how much she squirted. She could have just made a little bitty puddle and then just left it there.
No, that was not a little bitty puddle, I'm telling you. Not that one. That was Niagara Falls gushing out of her vagina.
Steve had to imagine that a bit. It's a fancy new slip and slide.
I mean, the only place that was welcome was when she had me do it with her in the shower. And then even then it wasn't really welcome.
That does make for easier cleanup, though.
It did make for easier cleanup, but she was 4'9". I'm 6 foot tall. That hurt.
No, you have to figure out how to do that to your young lady. So
what I felt was my back starting to give out because she was
height.
She was at the perfect height that she didn't have to
tucking your hand. 420.
That looks like
because I'm trying to figure out if a 4'9" woman would be tall enough to where I could set my bong on top of her head while I'm,
I'm thinking you're trying to do something else with something cylindrical toward your mouth.
No, that would be something that Steve would do.
Oh no!
Well, I don't know. You've got a dog on your shelf there.
Yeah, I'm not the one that has a rubber dong and yeah.
Not to mention any names or anything on a shelf behind him at all.
Those are a collection that I got from my listeners. That's not something that I went out and purchased myself.
Question is under the letter I in stain, so it just stands up like the letter I.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's funny.
I didn't buy any of those. Those were all given to me.
I wouldn't know how you got that dong.
That was the secret one. It came to me a couple of years ago, like the first year. I believe I've got a purple strap on that goes to it. The belt somewhere. I think it's in my closet. I have to see if I can find that. I have to go on display too.
Fat 420, is that going to be the only belt Steve gets?
Oh, hell no.
Yes. The only belt that Steve's going to have is the one that holds that dong together.
I was watching a TikTok the other day of how they make belts. I see them making this belt. Oh, that motherfucker's looking good around my waist. That motherfucker's going to look good. I'm going to be making appearances everywhere. I'm going to start going to wrestling matches. I'm going to go to PWA. Like, yeah, look at me, baby.
PWA. That's PWA. Right. Isn't that Pussies with Attitude?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Steve, would you...
See, I'm the ECW champion, Everyday Chronic Weed World Television Champion. So I think I know a thing or two about being a champion, Steve, unlike you. You sound like a broken record.
That just sounded like you were gagging on something.
Yeah. Talking about me gagging. Anyway, what we're going to do?
Steve, if I could, if I knew something about where that dong came from, would you be interested in finding out?
I think I know where it came from. I think I know. Because I don't think it was bought. I think it was has been used.
Whoa. Do you think someone gave it to you used?
Yes, I do. I think it came to me used.
You said it was even dirty when you first got it too.
Yeah, I had to clean it up. I think I had alcohol swabs.
Did it have a certain tang to it or something?
Right.
No, it came to me wrapped in a present. Didn't say anything, just a Merry Christmas. And it was this dong, and I was wondering. I don't.
All right, so you guys remember when I was saying the dog lady?
That's exactly where I thought it came from. That's exactly where I thought it came from. Even dog lady.
Well, she was going through her toys, and that she actually used that when she was married to her wife.
Oh,
she used that on her wife. Then she's like, "Well, I don't need this anymore. Let's give it to Steve." So she threw it in the box and wrapped it, and we sent it with Christina to make sure Steve got it for Christmas.
So TJ, you took the bone from the dog lady. Come on, man.
Well, I'll have to give her credit. Her hoochie don't really smell.
Well,
the stinks.
The only one that ever went in was her ex-wife.
It was her ex-wife.
Never went in her. Yeah, she always wore it and then gave it to her ex-wife. Yeah.
Oh, she's the one.
Hey, now that we're not together and there's no chance of that ever happening again, I'll tell you an honest truth. Her ex-wife was hotter. I actually kind of wish I would have nailed the ex-wife instead of her.
Is the ex-wife still single?
No.
Damn it.
I think that one got in trouble a while back, didn't she? I
had heard something about that.
I heard something about a big they raided somebody's house and they grabbed like 14 or 15 full-size husky dogs. Yeah.
Was it like
a while ago.
Was it like on the north end of Springfield somewhere?
Yeah.
That had to be her then.
Yeah. Because I remember
making a dog sled team.
Yeah, I remember
a dog sled team in Illinois. Anyway, honestly,
APL was looking for people to take the dogs. They couldn't take all 15 dogs at one time.
What the hell?
That 420, are you giving gang signs or what? What?
I saw the asshole sign. I mean,
I'm sign language for stoners.
Oh, okay.
Because there's stoners watching the show. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
That explains why I don't know what you're doing.
But yeah, I had heard some scuttlebutt to that effect. That
was a good bar in Bloomington back in the day.
What, scuttlebutt?
Yeah, don't you remember that?
Yeah, I remember scuttlebutt. But no, I'd heard some scuttlebutt to the effect that she had been popped, but I'd never had it confirmed.
Right.
But my suspicion is that, yeah, you said full-size huskies and like 14 of them.
Yeah.
And it's on the north end. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning that route.
Yeah, there's not too many women have that many huskies in.
No. Not too many people
talk about
deal with.
They were unclean conditions in the home, and yeah.
Well, it was like an 800 square foot 2-bedroom home,
right?
And she was trying to keep as many as she could inside.
Right, yeah,
you could not keep up.
No,
no, you can't keep that many dogs in the house.
And birds and bearded dragon and spiders and all sorts of shit.
No.
And a rabbit. There was a rabbit too.
Oh hell
no! That's just the dildo little attachment thing there.
No, I'm not talking about the one that was a pull start. I'm talking like the animal. Possum pepper. But she hated it when I called that rabbit Hassenpfeffer.
Can I change my hand grip so I can get it to start better? Oh,
Like, she was
Family
like
got a reference.
And no offense to her. I mean, she'll take it this way, but none to her. She was a fucking animal hoarder, man. I couldn't get past it.
Yeah.
Animal whore?
Animal hoarder.
Oh, hoarder. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why anybody needs that much.
Right.
Yeah. Especially in one confined area.
Yeah. Why? Yeah. Why 14?
Like, I remember a point in time that she was all about getting foxes.
Oh, shit.
She had like 4 foxes, and 2 of them fought all the time.
I mean, you can't pay that. Surely she didn't pay the vet bills for those sons of bitches. That would be astronomical.
Oh, it was. I had to pay half of it once.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, no.
And that was like $800
Yeah.
for half.
Did you ever get paid back for that, TJ?
Oh, dude, no. I haven't been paid back by her ever.
Do you think you ever get paid back by anybody?
No.
No.
I know one for sure I will never be paid back by.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
God rest his soul, but I'll never get my money back from him now.
Yeah. Man,
Nope.
I'll tell you what. He is stinky too when he farts.
Who's that?
Rage. Remember when we had the little ECW
God,
pay-per-view at your house? He had to sit beside me. I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, I felt this rumble, and I think it's an earthquake. And I look over at him, and he was lifting his leg up, hiking towards me. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? He's like, man, the food,
like this.
something like that. Yeah, and it was like, dude, what the hell? He's like, oh, I couldn't help it. The food was
Well, he got
good.
done, and he looks up, and he's like, my hole.
All right, Nia Jax.
I mean, it was, yeah, I remember that guy. He hiked his leg up to where it almost went behind his head, leaned over where his ass was just full on aimed at 420. It was a 2-tone fart. Like, what the fuck?
Custom horn.
I was like, I didn't know we were getting the tornado alarms. What the hell?
Oh, Adam's showing his
Well, I had to
pussy.
let it go. It was a fart. I'm like, dude,
I have
don't
to.
make
It's
me
in my
fart. That's
bedroom.
awesome.
What else do you think happens in this room 420?
I know one thing Steve wouldn't know.
Oral satisfaction.
Yeah, that sounds good too.
I've been orally satisfied. I've just never given it.
Well, I mean, Adam's wife is right there if you want some pointers on how to do it right.
Yeah, that'll work. You hear that, Steve?
Well, yeah. Oh, there's a pussy right there.
I know. I'm looking at him. He's in an orange shirt.
For crying
I'm not
out
the one
loud.
that to think he's a Punisher. I am the Punisher. I am Punisher.
I'm surprised you knew that. I bet you wouldn't know that if you weren't around Ray.
And I knew that. I had that symbol on my demolition derby car.
So, I mean, you need some pointers on how to orally satisfy a woman?
And you just go down, don't you? I thought we were
Well, I
over
mean,
this.
it's more than just that. Like, there's technique that goes with it.
Well, you said to put bubble gum in your mouth.
Well, I mean, first of all, the man in the boat, he's up here.
Yeah.
All right. You gotta make your tongue active.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll give a pro tip. This is
Okay.
something I personally do. I will.
He
flip my
does it to
tongue
himself
so-
first to find out if it'll work.
No. But no, when I stick my tongue out to go to lick, I'll put the bottom of my tongue on the clit and go left to right instead of up and down.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Because
Yeah, you
it's
do a
a
little
different.
left-right action first.
And then you
And then
go
if you
up
can
and
get your
down.
tongue to go left, right, and then flip the top of the upper part of your tongue up and down with it. Oh man.
Yep. Yeah, because then you get different surfaces and different directions.
Right.
Yeah.
Different sensations.
Yep.
And a Hall's cough drop does help.
Oh.
Pop
Or
rocks.
an ice cube.
Oh, I don't know. My teeth hurt. I think a hole better work better. I got too many cavities.
Mm-hmm.
Pop rocks are a good one too.
Your lady has to be in the mood for that though, because you put too many pop rocks in your mouth,
Right.
and it could get a bit rough.
She might leave.
Yeah.
Of course, you also got to be careful when you're doing this. Like if she starts squirming on you a lot,
Okay.
like to the point, like she's got your head clamped between her legs, and she's moving you with her and just squirming a lot, and you notice like additional movements down there, that is your time to move.
Oh,
because Mount Vesuvius is about to erupt all over your face.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. It's time to get done, huh?
It's time to get up there and go for the gusto.
Okay.
Now, from what I've experienced is if she hasn't came yet, but she's starting to get too wiggly, there's two ways to deal with that. Either wrap your arms around her thighs and lock her down, or 2 fingers in, push down.
Okay. Okay.
But you got to be careful too, because if she starts getting too wiggly, there is a good chance that you could lick the chocolate starfish.
Oh.
Yeah.
Steve would like that because he likes poop pics.
I do not like pooping.
I know someone that says otherwise. There's audio proof too.
There is. I think I still got some of that audio proof.
Oh, you do? All right.
I think I might.
You don't have. I have extra 12 inches out my butt.
All right. 32 and 18. Steve says I like 12 inches up my butt.
Let's see here. I might still have some of that audio. I just got to remember when it was.
Oh, shoot.
So what happens when you do way too many episodes?
I know, man. It goes
right.
Back a long way.
Yeah, at least three years. 3-4 years.
Was this?
Let me start with that fucking Steve. Let me tell you something.
No, that wasn't it. I sent that one.
Let me tell you about that fucking Steve.
Yeah. You always got it going right there. Oh, God. There's some old shit in here that's oldies but goodies, I'm telling you.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Was it this? Oh, no, that ain't it.
Me and Fat 420, we're OG smoke signals.
Yeah, I've still got all the stuff for that too.
That was a
I was
long
never
time ago.
stable on the show, but I did help with the app, and was the first.
You were a lot of listeners. You did a lot of listening. I met you at the baseball game.
If that shot works, I'm going to put it in her rear like a flaming sword.
That's another good one.
That was.
What's there?
This is Tyler's penis.
Oh, Ray.
That would help. Attention, Steve's ass. If it'll help, I'm willing to go. I'm willing to go as well.
I think I'm getting closer.
What was the first one? What was the first part of that?
Oh, God.
This is Tyler's penis. If it would help. Attention, Steve's ass. If it'll help, I'm willing to go. I'm willing to go as well.
If I had a penis, I'd pump it.
He pokes my butt every 2 weeks.
I'm fine with butt.
Oh God.
It'll go up my butt for a few weeks. I'm fine with butt.
There's so many of these that are like way back when.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
I just like to have the one of Jimmy saying, "I'm not gay."
Oh. What's this one?
I love it piping hot.
Oh, that's a classic there.
Oh my God.
That is a classic.
And I tried to get Nikki so many times. You're like, no,
Oh, dude.
I
You
don't
did,
date
too,
cast
like, you're
members.
always
Oh,
trying to
come
get
on.
Nikki.
I said,
What's
we'll
this
smoke weed together. Yeah.
I'll get saline pumps in my testicles. I'm getting a penis pump. I don't care which hole it is. I don't care if it's the baby factory or the fudge factory. If that shot works, I'm going to put it in her rear like a flaming sword. The Pfizer experience left a bad taste or a good taste in her mouth.
I got it too. God.
Yes.
I just all
Yes.
this shit from way back, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find like these old clips. See, this is back in 21 now.
What weird Marvin ones was there?
Oh God, there are some good ones.
I'm trying to remember some. I just can't remember.
What's this one?
You know, I really don't like my donuts stuffed.
Okay, no, it's not that one. Is it this one?
I love it piping hot in my.
I love it piping hot in my pussy.
They had them in her box.
Yeah.
I wish we would.
God, there's so much shit here.
I wish we would have recorded Marvin doing my obituary.
Oh God, I know I got that somewhere. I know I do.
That was so good.
Marvel! Here's two that I'd really like to get a hold of the full audio is the one where Ray first found me and named me.
Oh.
And the one where the one where Jimmy got caught after a concert in Peoria, sleeping on the women's couch in the women's restroom at the old 106 building.
Now, the one I want, and it is an old one. It's rarely heard anymore, but it's the one that I really want. Marvin and Jimmy ended up with one girl in the back of the limo.
Oh, I remember that. Yes, that's another good one.
But not the Wiener and Form one. We've heard that one a million times.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was about to pull up the date on that one. It's like
This one's
2006.
different. The one I'm thinking of is Jimmy was sitting on the back seat of the limo. Marvin was standing up with his torso out of the sunroof of the limo. The girl was facing Jimmy, but also kind of facing Marvin at the same time. And she was on Jimmy's lap and riding Jimmy, but in such a position that she could also at the same time orally satisfy Marvin. It put Jimmy behind Marvin, where the bag was going back and hitting Jimmy while Marvin was getting orally satisfied.
Marvin, your ass has got in my face.
And that was where you got Teabagger Jim. But that one, I mean, just listening, and Jim gave the description of what was going on, and you could hear it finally start to dawn on him.
Okay.
This might not be a good idea.
Julie just found a picture of an icicle. I sent it to you, TJ, in case you want to share it with the group.
That already makes me nervous. I know how this group is.
I am an innocent angel.
Oh, bullshit.
I've spent a lot of time trying to correct.
Okay, first of all, I know that's a lie because you're for one important reason. You're
Look
around Adam. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You're with Adam, so
He corrupted me, dang it.
I did.
What?
And I'm the reason why we both were kicked out of Lincoln Christian College.
Exactly.
So
Good job.
However, I will say that that just might be the icicle for Steve.
Ooh.
using the Marvin method, you too can grow this big.
And see, I tried to get somebody this summer to come. I wanted somebody to come stick a popsicle up my butt. I think
What?
it would fit, but nobody will do it.
Well, I
Tyler
would.
did. Tyler didn't want to do it. You
No
already
way.
waxed me, already fucking bleached my ass. Go ahead and fucking. You don't even have to just fill on the stick. Just put it in my butt.
It's like there's a difference between cleaning and penetrating, okay?
All right, so hey, I just got I'm getting a call here. Hang on. We're going to add this in tonight. And hello, you're on the air. How's it going, Mikey?
Hey, just an update. I got put in the hospital early this morning.
I saw that.
I think I had something to do with my heart, and so they're doing a lot of tests and stuff, but both my legs are totally swollen. They keep figuring out how to get the pressure out of my feet. I mean, a lot of stuff's going on here, so I just want to keep you updated.
Yeah, we're live right now. You're actually on the air. You're telling everybody what's going on. So.
Okay. But yeah, I'm a hot mess right now, man. Not feeling too hot, but I'm trying to stay with it.
Yeah,
but
no, hey, you're definitely in our prayers. I just got the pictures
Oh,
of your
yeah.
legs. So have they even given a preliminary diagnosis on this yet? Do you have any idea?
From the sounds of what the doctor said this morning, his exact words was, "I'm not going to let you leave the hospital. I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if I did." He goes, "But not only did you have a heart attack and didn't know it, there's a number that they look at on your MIMS or whatever, and it's supposed to be at 40, and mine's at 240.
Oh shit!
Oh, fuck yeah. Cardiac enzyme.
So they're really worried. So they've been trying to get the fluids down. It's not totally. I mean, some's coming down, but not like they want it.
Right.
But so they're just doing a lot of tests. I mean, I've been through a lot today. A lot of tests, a lot of different ultrasound, blood works at the Gazor. Just kind of playing it by ear, but from what he said, he told my wife I'm probably going to have surgery.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like it. I mean, have they done the Muga scan on you yet? Just to, make sure you're not like congestive heart failure or anything?
That's coming next. That'll probably be tomorrow or the next day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I've been here since like 8 o'clock this morning, and I got my room at 2 o'clock, and they've been doing testing all day. I ain't even had a chance. I mean, I couldn't even take a nap. This how much they've been messing with me.
Yeah, I believe it. But I mean, the heart,
So
that's not something to mess with.
Yeah.
No, and that's what he said. I ain't gonna lie. At first, I thought about, he just trying to keep me in the hospital, make a bill. Then I thought about, like, you know what? Heart's not to be played with.
No, it's not. I mean, Steve's been through that.
You can't pay the bill if you're not alive.
Do what you got to do.
Exactly.
Get in the hospital and let's get it taken care of.
Well, like Steve, you've been through that with your ticker, right?
Yeah. Last year, a year ago this day.
There you go.
I didn't know I was having a heart attack. He said, "You're having a heart attack." My cardiac enzymes were
I didn't either.
100.
Never noticed it.
And
they said that I definitely had one.
Well, Mike, we're going to let you go and let you try to rest. I know you're trying to tune in as much as you can. And our thoughts and prayers are with you. Get better as quick as you can,
All right.
All right, bud.
Thanks, you guys. Love you guys.
Yeah.
Rock on.
So yeah, Mike, Mike's been one of my more dedicated listeners for a long time now. And I was just looking at the pictures of his legs. They're swollen up to the point that it looks like it's starting to cut circulation off to his toes.
Ouch.
I mean, it's pretty severe.
I know.
Yeah.
I know how it goes.
And I mean, as much as I hate to kind of turn this into a left turn and get into this kind of thing, but let's just be very honest. Like, I'm quitting smoking. That's probably my biggest hang up right now as far as my health.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I was, Ray gave me a little crap about it today that I had 5 today, but it's like, look, man, I went from 2 packs a day where I had 5 today. That's a pretty drastic jump.
Oh yeah.
And I gotta be honest, it's been that Chantix. 420's biggest fear with his health was his weight. He's losing the weight. He's working his ass off to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Hey, Adam's biggest worry with his health has been carpal tunnel. But now he's got a girlfriend, so the carpal tunnel's going away.
Yeah, Julie takes care of that department for me now.
Lucky son, bitch.
But you know what? I can never be the toker weight champion of the world.
That's right.
I can't. You got to give me something, and Julie does. So,
I can. I will. I will.
No, I don't want it from you. Okay, from Julie. You can be the toker weight champion if you earn it.
And I
but
will.
You get what I'm saying? Is it's like, Mike's been there with us he's been there with me for a long time now. Last 4 or 5 years, he's been right there as I've been broadcasting and building and doing different shows. And to hear this from somebody who's been a very dedicated fan, that's difficult.
Well, the good thing is he can at least talk. If it was really bad, he wouldn't even be able to.
Yeah. If
it was really, really bad, he'd done been in surgery.
Steve's absolutely right on that. But yeah, like we're all doing different stuff these days.
Yeah.
Because hey, let's face it, when we were all in our 20s, were any of us thinking about 40s?
No.
Not really.
I mean, 420, did you think you were going to make it to your 40s?
Not really.
Steve?
No.
No way in hell, huh?
But then when I was 42 was when I had my motorcycle accident, and then I thought I was dead after that. I pretty much was.
Did you think you were going to make your 50s?
Oh, no. I didn't think I'd make 50.
Adam?
I'd come up on 60.
So by the time I was 20, I was already epileptic.
Whoa.
And yeah, I was epileptic when I turned 14.
Dang.
Didn't even get my driver's license till I was 18. Imagine being the only senior in driver's ed class.
I can't.
So yeah,
at 26.
I was diabetic at 26. Yeah. And then when I hit 40, shit just hit the fan.
Oh.
Like, all of it. I'm sure you guys remember some of it. The cancer scare, the eye surgery, the laser eye surgery.
Right, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. I still deal with a lot of the repercussions of that shit too.
So, I mean, we've all been through a lot. I mean, hell, my 20s, I was, military police. I was in and out of different areas in the world. It's like, yeah, I'm never going to see. I didn't think I was going to see 30. And I couldn't believe it when I celebrated my 30th birthday in Las Cruces. It's like, oh, fuck. 31 was in Illinois, and I made it to live there until I was, well, pretty much 42. Moved here. 43, 44, and soon to be 45. Actually, 45 is going to be a little bit of a different story. I'm going to kick it old school for 45. I'm taking my happy ass back to Las Cruces for 45.
Go get drunk in Las Cruces versus getting drunk in your coach.
Pretty much, yeah.
Or at the bar.
The hot tub and girls.
Man.
Steve's like, can I come?
Yeah, he can come at home.
Yeah. We'll send you some pictures, Steve.
Oh, no.
Those pictures are going to stick together real quick.
I'm kicking it so old school, I'm digging out the old Razor phone for the trip. But that's been some of the things I've enjoyed, like reminiscing about as I've been writing a novel.
Oh, yeah.
Like the Razor phone. There's a story in there about how Squirrel lost her chocolate phone.
Oh, yeah.
You guys remember the chocolate phone, how big that was?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She dropped hers in the toilet and then went and grabbed me and drugged me into the women's room and demanded that I go fish the damn phone back out of the toilet. And I'm like, fuck you.
Give your vagina a tug.
Give your boobs a tug.
Hey, you don't happen to have another snippet
hey,
from that
hey.
novel that you're doing?
Oh, I do. I'm gonna read it here in a little bit. But
okay.
Like 420 loves it when I read some of that too. He's been like, man, I can't wait
I've
for
been
this.
the past few times you told me a little snippet from it, I was busting the gut laughing. I know I was like laughing. I was like crying laughing.
But no, I think Steve. I actually heard Steve fart because he was laughing so hard the last time I read something out of this book. It was like the laughter was coming out of his mouth, and then his ass decided to laugh too. So I've been real happy with how it's been coming along. So this was after the internet station went on the air. And this is, again, some creative license was taken, but for the most part, this is actually true. This happened. And was talked about on the air. And this guy is he was so stupid that honestly, he made, I cannot think of anybody that has done anything as dumb as this guy. So, to set the stage, we're sitting in the studio. So you're telling me that it wasn't enough for you to embarrass the poor girl. You also decided that talking about it on the air, mind you, was a good idea. I asked Ziggy. Absolutely shocked. Squirrel was sitting next to me, mortified by what she was hearing. We had already been on the air for 3 months, and our numbers continued to climb. We were now getting recognized by local press. I couldn't be happier with how things were going, and stories like this one from Ziggy were one of the things that was putting us over the top. Squirrel asked Ziggy, if you were going to end up screwing it up, why did you insist on going out with that girl anyway? I perked up from behind my computer monitor with that question. Because I was back timing for the next break, but the question caught my attention. Ziggy replied, well, I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought I had full control. I leaned back in my chair and I pulled the microphone closer to my mouth, and I looked up and I said, okay, let me get this straight. You ate 5 green chili burritos. You downed almost a full fifth of Jack Daniels. You ignored your colon during the entire date with this young co-ed from the college, attempting to hold in a fart the entire time. Finally, you decide to drive back to your place, that you're going to quietly let the fart go. And too late, mind you, you realize that it's not a fart at all. The entire prairie dog needed to come out to play. Did I get the timeline pretty much correct? Ziggy replied, boss, I really don't know if I should tell you about all of this. Squirrel shot back, you shat on your date and you're worried about telling TJ about all of this? Ziggy said again, I really don't think this is appropriate to talk over with my boss.
Oh, shit.
You have already managed
to get... just not with your boss.
Right.
You have already managed to get me deducing what happened, so why are you discussing whether or not it's a good idea to get me thinking, I asked. Ziggy goes, are you serious? You are going to make me talk about all of this right now? I replied, yes, I am. Now spill your guts. Start telling me what happened. Do you need to get your truck professionally cleaned? Do you need to get your pants professionally cleaned? Do you need to get your ass professionally cleaned? Spill it. I feigned a little bit of anger at the same time for show for the audience, but I was interested and I was starting to laugh on the inside. Ziggy stammered, I did kind of sort of let the whole thing go. Oh my God, Squirrel responded. I started laughing. Did the whole thing fly in front of your date, or were you at least able to contain it until she got out of the car? Ziggy replied, I kind of crapped my pants during the last kiss of the night.
Oh, jeez.
I asked while I was laughing, wait, you shit yourself while kissing your date goodnight? Oh, my Lord, this is great. Were you out of your car or standing on the porch at her place?
Oh.
Ziggy replied, I was kind of standing on the porch and the turd kind of fell out of my pants leg. Okay, that's it. I'm not reading you anymore. 420's like, oh my God.
I've never had that happen kissing a date. I've had it happen.
You've had the prairie dog come out to play?
I've had one fall out. That's usually why I wear sweatpants, because it got that elastic band. It usually catches it. But I've had a couple of them slide past that elastic band. It's terrible.
420, you look like you're mortified and laughing at the same time.
Yes. It's that what the fuck type moment. So
very, very much.
It's funny. It's like, it's funny, but what the fuck?
Well, imagine being me at the time where I was sitting in the studio.
Right.
We're broadcasting live and I'm hearing this come out of his mouth. And he's explaining it to the 10,000 listeners we had that were logged in.
Oh, jeez.
What's even better is we ran, I haven't gotten to that part in the chapter yet, but we ran into the girl a couple of days later at the bar, and she slapped the fuck out of him for it.
Oh.
Good on her. Good on
I mean, she just slapped the shit out of him. I'm cracking up. Squirrel was cracking up. Scuba's like, are you going to get him a doctor? I said, dude, I can't afford what the kind of help he needs. But I haven't gotten to that part in the chapter yet.
Right.
But no, this is where a lot of these stories are now going to come into play with like that one and the bareback and the hooker and the button and telling about it on the air. Yeah, 420, you were thinking that was a joke. No, that was not made up.
Wow.
When he came in and he got the girl on the couch and then it went over the air, she sounded like a squeak toy, and Then she goes, I'm sorry I didn't finish you off. And he goes, well, you could always suck me off. And she goes, I would, but the condom tastes bad. Then he goes, so?
Right.
Which I can't blame him for his answer. You know, so what?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you got yours.
You could always remove the condom.
Well, I think she would have, but the condom tasted bad. We've still got I've still got Orphan Christmas to talk about. I've still got different things that happen at the car dealerships. I've got things that happened when I was working for Las Cruces Limo. And let me tell you about Las Cruces Limousine. The way this place was positioned.
I bet you got a lot of stories from there.
Oh, well, dude, it was Las Cruces Limo was on one corner, the headquarters.
Yeah.
Across the street, well, catty corner from us was a FedEx drop. Across the street from us was a sex toy shop and porn shop. Directly across the other street from us was the factory for the fleshlight.
Oh, shit.
And the owner, when he put the factory in and got it going, actually brought us a demo.
Oh.
I'm sure there's a good. I'm sure there's a great story for that. But I think we need to hold off on that and save that one for a different day. You've told me
plenty of stories behind both of these. I mean, the fleshlight, the sex toy shop, and eventually the Brokeback Mountain blow up doll, and you know, somebody going in there in a wheelchair and going, "Do you have paraplegics gone wild?"
One good story at a time.
Dude,
Let's just.
I'm telling you now. Steve's lighting up and all this, like, no fucking way. How are you not in jail?
I've heard some of these stories, Steve. You want to hear them. Same with you, 420. You've got to hear some of these.
Oh, I've heard his stories, so I don't mind hearing more. Yeah.
420's heard quite a few of these already, but every time I've told him, he just starts cracking up and asking more questions.
Yeah. What was... No, really. The last time TJ called me, he can attest to it. It's like he was telling me the story of something, and I was just like, I was crying, laughing so hard, I could barely breathe. And he goes, "I'll let you go so you can start breathing again, man." I'm like, yeah, I think that'd be good because I'm like literally on the floor, like crying right now, laughing, gut hurting because of hearing those stories. I'm like, I can't wait for that book to come out.
Corey, you might be right. 40 might be when you start falling apart. But I'm gonna relive a little bit of my middle 20s on my birthday this year, and I'm gonna relive it with the group that I lived with for 6 years. Man, I can't wait. I'm excited.
I don't blame you. I would too if I had the money and stuff.
That's kind of why I'm spending this month and next month really pushing to get the rough draft of this done, because Squirrel's my editor.
Right.
So when I get it done, then she's going to go back and edit, and then I'm going to add in the emotion and everything else. I want to have the manuscript done by my birthday so I can give it to a couple of different people. So, you know, the other two really main characters of the book, so they can read it, you know, and actually read it.
Right.
There's going to be some stuff that's not easy to deal with in this novel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I still have to get into, you know, my motorcycle wreck. I've got to get into when we lost a couple of the guys that ran with us. I've got to get into a lot of different stuff in here. I've got to get into some of the ways I did some different deals at the car dealership. Like the guy that told me there was nothing I could do to get him to sit down and discuss get him to sit down and discuss trading his car off and getting the car I was trying to sell him. And I said, absolutely nothing. He goes, not a thing. My gut rumbled a little bit. And I'm like, nothing at all. He goes, nope. I said, I'll tell you what. You give me 120 seconds in a locked room, and I will guarantee you I can get you to discuss buying this car. 2 minutes, you got it. I walked him right into that room. I closed the door. I locked it. And I ripped a healthy-ass fart right then and there. And then I leaned on the door so he couldn't open it.
Not where I thought that story was going to go, TJ.
Nope, I ripped that fart good, man. Just
get a pretty little associate in there with him for 2 minutes.
Now, I thought about that, but I wasn't going to do that to her because he was a real jerk.
Oh, my.
Okay. I was going to guess, but not have you confirm or deny.
Oh, then there was the one where my boss went in to close it. And he goes, what do I have to do right now to get you to buy one of these cars? Do I have to show you my ass? Because if I have to show you my ass, I will to get you to buy a car. And she goes, I just really don't know. I really don't know. So he stands up, he puts his hands on the wall, and he turns around, and he starts waving his fucking ass at her. What he didn't know is his fat ass split his fucking pants right down the middle. Then he was commando that day, so I got a ball shot when it happened. Like, God damn. Then he sits back down, and he goes, now, will you buy a car? And she goes, I'll take the Taurus.
Literally taking the bull by the balls.
And when
right.
he starts walking me I was in F&I at that point. He starts bringing me the paperwork. And he's like, man, there's a breeze. I'm like, dude, check your fucking ass. He goes, oh, shit. He's walking back to his desk with a file over his ass.
But
calls
he sold that car.
Calls his wife. He goes, I need you to bring me some pants. I just showed my ass.
Like, but he sold that car, damn it. He sold that car.
Nothing will ever beat the ass clothes.
In the ass clothes. You're in ass clothes.
Like, anybody could sell a car. Steve could sell cars.
No.
No, yeah.
No, I thought Steve could repair cars.
No, Steve could sell cars.
I don't know, man. I thought about it. I'm too truthful. I'm too truthful.
Sometimes it works.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? With the way the internet is today.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, you're better off just being straightforward about it.
Right.
Hey, here's the thing. You know what my favorite answer was? I don't know.
Right, yeah.
And most of the time, it was something I did not know. And I'm like,
right.
I don't know.
Right.
I'll be happy to look. I'll be happy to find that for you if you want to know, but I really don't know.
Yeah.
I had one customer look at me and she goes, well, you're just a salesman. I said, I'm not a salesman. She goes, what? Well, what are you doing? I said, I'm a skinny guy trying to get a sandwich. I'm not a fucking salesman. I can't afford the sandwich if you don't buy the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not just a salesman. I'm your salesman.
Like, I'm not a salesman. I'm a skinny guy that wants a sandwich. Like, if you don't buy the car, I'm going to go anorexic.
I'm not a salesman. I'm just a stoner that wants to get a weed.
Yeah.
I watched one guy look up and go, how do you think I afford a 10 grand a week coke habit? I need you guys to buy cars.
Yeah.
Here,
Right.
you want some? But that was Las Cruces back in the day, man. I mean, you didn't know what kind of crooked shit was going to happen around the corner.
Right.
But the one thing you did know is we were going to have fun creating it.
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, I used to do my laundry on the college campus at the laundromat that was right across from the sorority houses.
Ooh. Oh.
I think Steve just busted a nut at the thought.
No.
Steve turned off his camera for a reason.
And the one sorority house it was across from was the Delta Gamma House, also known as the
Oh.
Dick Garages.
Steve's favorite hangout. Gonna hang out with his wang out.
Dude, I'm telling you what, I take Steve to Las Cruces. It
Right.
would take me exactly 3 hours, and he would be laid.
Well, I'm off to Las Cruces when you go.
What, Mayhem road trip?
Yeah.
Maybe one of these years, yeah.
Mayhem road trip. Hey, there we go. When you get the coach running and everything, we can have a Mayhem road trip. We can go to each town and do a show from each town.
Yeah, good. I mean, here's the thing: is when the coach is running,
Or I mean, you
hoping,
can.
Well, I'm hoping this will take off. I'm hoping this novel will take off, and if it does, then I'm going to be on tour.
Oh, yeah.
What am I going to take on tour? I've got it right here. I'm going to take the bus on tour.
You're gonna take the antelope on tour is what you're gonna do.
He's ready, damn it. He's ready to go. But no, I'm going to take this on tour. So, and with this book, this novel actually being based primarily in Las Cruces, I see the tour starting and ending both in Las Cruces, honestly.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I could see that happen. I could easily see everybody going down there and then doing a show from the coach, under the awning of the coach, maybe during the whole Enchilada Festival.
Ooh.
Where it's live music and, well, they don't make the world's largest enchilada anymore, fuckers. It used to be they broke the Guinness Book of World Records size for the largest enchilada every year.
Oh,
Right.
man.
I wonder who holds that record now.
I don't know. World's largest enchilada?
World's largest enchilada. I'm looking it up right now. Oh, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
The world's largest enchilada is a 230-foot long, 3,144-pound rolled enchilada made by residents of Iztapalapa in Mexico City in 2010.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, flat enchilada is the one we're looking for.
What's the difference?
Well, the rolled enchilada is when they roll up everything inside of it. The flat
Right.
enchilada is what we usually get.
Oh.
Okay. Estrada of Roberto's Mexican restaurant prepared the red chili and cheese enchilada, the highlight of the 3-day whole enchilada festival or whole enchilada fiesta. More than 100 volunteers helped make a 10.5-foot enchilada, which sets the new world record for the largest flat enchilada according to the World Record Academy.
Okay.
But it was good.
But oh god, yeah, it was good. Every year it was good. But yeah, I mean, we did that every year. So now they're saying that the record belongs to these guys in Mexico. And I think it's time for Las Cruces to do it again because I know the city can.
Well,
now it should be red chili, cheese, and weed. 420's like, I'm in.
Yeah, just take me by Albuquerque.
Drop you in Albuquerque, huh?
Yeah.
Steve, why are you giving the cringe of like making that enchilada with weed?
Well, I don't know what that would. I don't know how well that would taste.
Well, we'd have to feed the city council members first.
It's called making butter out of it, goofball, and then putting it in the enchilada.
Couldn't you just put a drop every so often
right?
on the burrito? You don't really have to cook it in. And if there's
we would have to feed the city council members, and then we'd have to feed the county board members and all of the judges and all the police officers first.
Right.
Get
Mix it
them
into
good
the red-
and stoned.
Mix it in with the red sauce.
Yeah.
Sprinkle it on like cilantro.
Sprinkle it on like cilantro.
I'm telling you, I think if we got everybody, every city and county official in Las Cruces stoned off of that enchilada to start with, boy, that's going to be a great night. And every
Sweet.
cop, every city police officer, every county deputy. I mean, we'd have to do that too.
Steve showing his pussy.
So the flat enchilada is held by Las Cruces, but Las Cruces up until October of 2010 held the world's largest enchilada, and then that group in Mexico decided, no, we're going to beat it.
How big was it again?
230 foot long.
Yeah.
30, like almost 3,200 pounds.
Yeah.
So about a little over 2 football fields long.
Pretty much, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Could you imagine the turd that would generate?
Oh.
Yeah, it'd be like me eating about 12 of those Walmart bean burritos all at one sitting.
Man, I would feel sorry. I feel sorry for Mexico City's fucking sewer system after that.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, could you imagine how backed up that sewer was?
Oh, yeah. Bad.
But yeah, the whole enchilada fiesta was something that we all really looked forward to. There was like 9 live bands throughout that weekend. Anywhere from 9 to like 14.
Wow.
And the enchilada was being made and it being served, and everybody, all the alcohol vendors were out. There was different vendors out, different program. It was a great time. It was such an awesome festival every year. I look forward to it so much. But now, since they're not making the enchilada anymore, it's like, well, fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sure you got to find somebody, though, to pay for all your supplies. It'd probably be pretty expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Make one.
Oh, yeah. Sure of it.
Some big corporate sponsor.
But the problem that my understanding, the problem is not getting the sponsors or anybody to pay to make it happen. It's getting the county to approve it. They're not giving the health approval now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Cocksuckers.
Bitches.
Community servicers.
Fucking wankers.
Fucking manga.
Okay, you got anything, Adam?
No, I got nothing. It's funny to watch you guys or listen to you guys come up with names though.
Oh.
Those herpes spreaders.
Those best I can't do it.
Don't say it. I know where you're going. Don't.
Don't. Yeah.
They're doing their thing. I don't care.
Anyway.
They're last thing in my mind right now.
Anyway, How about them Cubs?
I hope we have a good season. I don't expect it. That looks like a hat that might have been squirted on by Steve.
It probably was because it's Fred Durst's.
Oh,
those Cubs.
No, this is long story short. I had a friend that had a son that was losing a lot of weight, and he still had a lot of clothes, and he wanted to give some shirts to someone that needed them. She knew I needed shirts. Well, this hat came in there too, and it was actually a fitted hat that actually fits my big head. So
that's very cool.
It's good that you got a hat that fits your dome.
Yeah.
And now I know what size of fitted hat. I got to get a size 8.
Oh, that was
for.
I would have said I was 7 3/4.
I tried that once. It was too tight. This one just fits.
There you go,
just
420.
right.
You have a bigger head than Steve.
I got a bigger brain.
You just need to use it.
Now, who's got the bigger lung capacity?
Oh, well, I'm gonna have to give that one to Fat 420. Unfortunately, I do have some lung issues. Sometimes
so do I, but
like today, I took a big old drink. Goddamn lemonade came out my nose. I started coughing and gagging, spitting. I hate that when it happens.
Lemonade out the nose. That'd feel awful. Just all that acid coming through your nose.
Oh, it burned. And, oh.
Well, who's got the higher tolerance?
Oh, that's me. Fuck that.
Oh, you're full of shit. You know
that? We're gonna find out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out on March the 7th.
That's right.
Hey, speaking of dates, you know what's going to happen here in the next 2 days there, TJ?
Steve's going to get a big old truckload of weed?
Well, possibly. Who knows? But give your balls a tug. That's it.
Yes. But that is just for Crave.
If you are like me and know where to get it from, you can watch it the next day.
I have got to wait on Hulu.
Yeah, you got to wait another month. I'll get to see it in 2 days.
So I've got a month to go, and then Shoresy season 3 or 4. Season 4.
I hope they make it good because since they're not doing any hockey this year.
Well, this season is no hockey, but they've already greenlit for season 5. And remember now, Shoresy's the manager. So can you imagine somebody that's going to walk in there and go, "Fuck you, Michaels. Your sweetie's so wrong that she gave Sanguinet an underwater squeezer while we were out hanging off her party island at Saginaw Beach. I could have gotten one too, but I was too busy having an aqua dump."
What's an aqua dump? Frankie.
I could see Steve having an aqua dump.
Steve is an aqua dump.
Steve, do you know what an aqua dump is?
When you pee and shit at the same time?
No, when you take a shit in a body of water.
Yeah.
Oh.
So here's what I'm thinking.
So like if you're swimming in the Sangamon River and you just drop a deuce, that's an aqua dump.
I've done that.
I wouldn't put it past him. I will give him that.
I've done it at Taylorville Lake too.
And where?
Taylorville Lake.
Taylorville Lake. Isn't that where the water comes from for the city of Taylorville?
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve.
Oh shit! I forgot.
He didn't recently do it. Well, I shouldn't say that. Maybe he did recently do it.
No, it's been a few years.
Adam, I still wouldn't drink your tap water now.
Yeah, it's been over 20 years. Although it wasn't quite a ways away, you know. It might take away if all the particles to break down. It's a big lake.
I'm glad I got the well water instead of the city water.
I peed in the lake too. a lot when I used to work at the golf course.
Who didn't pee in a lake though?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Lake Taylorville. I've never peed in Lake Taylorville.
I guarantee you, each one of us probably pissed in a body of water.
I have peed and I have shit in Lake Springfield.
Nope. I have peed. I have shit in the Sangamon River.
Okay.
I have peed.
You ever
I
Lake
have
Springfield?
Shit. Nope.
Hey, I managed to do it and not get leptospirosis.
Leptospirosis.
Lake Lepto.
I peed in Lake Shelbyville.
Oh, well, who
Not
hasn't peed in Lake Shelbyville?
Yeah, I have too.
I mean, that's just getting luck to go fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was so mad. What the fucking... My friend had this is when the wave runners were just getting popular.
Okay, yeah.
He's like, I got one. He said, come with us. He said, I said, no, I don't. He said, oh, just like riding a fucking motorcycle. Oh, cool. I can ride a motorcycle. So I take off on the son of a bitch. And I'm trying to drive. I get way the fuck out there. These big boats come by and I fall off. I can't get back up on the fucking thing now. So I'm trying to, I got a really big boob. I'm trying to push the fucking wave rider and swim at the same time. And then also my ex-wife and my buddy standing on the deck going, hey, you're doing good. I'm like, come here and get that fucking thing. Fuck.
Come and get me at the same time, son of a bitch.
Why didn't you get back up on it? I couldn't pull myself back up on it.
Right.
Yeah, jet skis I have a blast with. I mean, they're a lot of fun.
I have fun skiing too with two hot babes in the tent.
Okay, everybody's got a different definition of hot.
That's true. That's true.
Let's see. Carla.
You didn't get Carla.
That you know of.
We still talk.
I'm kidding.
I worked with Carla. That's about as close as someone else is gonna get.
I've seen
Irene.
Carla in her bra when she was changing shirts. You didn't get Irene either.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
She did.
Doesn't mean I wouldn't have liked you.
Irene sent everybody a picture of her tits. Except Julie.
Except Steve, did you get any?
I've had Irene in my dreams, that's for sure.
I didn't say dreams. I said, did she send you some titty pics?
Oh yeah, I got the pictures.
So who
was it? Who was it that we know that didn't get any?
Julie didn't.
Well, I knew that, but
I was thinking Jason.
Yeah.
Jason.
That just makes sense. He's a creeper.
Yes, he is.
No
And
one
he
should
sleeps a
send
lot.
him titty pics. Not even his own wife.
He does sleep a lot.
Oh my god.
He does sleep a lot, yes.
Oh,
No one should
I'm looking at my phone. I'm not fucking sleeping.
No one should send titty pics to Captain Beatus. I'm sorry.
I don't know if anybody saw tonight's Morning Disaster. Jason was on. He never say a fucking word the whole fucking show. And then in our group chat, Christina Dan posted a picture and Jason sleeping.
Right.
I didn't notice him sleeping, so I didn't hear him snore.
I
but
did. I did.
I know
It
he didn't
seems
say
like-
anything the whole fucking
All
night.
he's good at is just taking up space.
Yeah.
Like taking up a screen, breathing.
I
people's
think it got real
in,
funny when
falling
Ray was
asleep
like,
in
well,
his
I need to call
toilet.
somebody who's going to get this done. I would call Jason, but I need an expert. And when Ray started that, I'm like, oh, God, I know where this is going. And it does. It pisses him off, but it's like, dude, if you weren't such a narcoleptic, nobody would make fun of it.
Okay, he has a job. I mean, we all work jobs. I mean, how hard is
Yeah.
how hard is his job? He sits to sort mail, and he sits in the car, except to carry packages up to the house. I mean, yeah, it's cold. It's cold. I wouldn't know. I mean, I couldn't walk, door to door, but I could be one of those. Well, I'd be one of those rural carriers.
Well, dude, I'm in and out of the truck all night.
Yeah.
And just think, he Jason only takes 2 steps, where TJ probably has to take 10.
Yeah.
And climb up a ladder just to get up.
Well, I mean, it's not just that, you guys. Like, all right, tomorrow I've got the early shift, so I've got to do all of our spots, which there's 4 of those.
Did you get your truck back?
Yeah, I've got my truck back. So I've got to do all 4 of the spots. That'll take me from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Then I got to do my usual run to Houston and back, and that's probably going to be doubles both ways.
Oh, shit. Son of a bitch.
So when everything's said and done tomorrow, I'll be 10, 11-hour day, and I'll be exhausted.
Yeah.
Right.
As well you should be. Shit.
Not to mention...
Well, I mean, driving fucking take you tired.
Not to mention 450 to 500 miles worth of driving I got to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it does take it out of you.
Yeah.
And when you're in the bigger rig, like Corey will back this up because Corey is a driver. When you're in the bigger rig, you're responsible not only for you, but for everything and everybody around you.
Right.
So you better be on your game.
Right.
If you make a mistake, it's either very expensive or very deadly.
One of the two.
Both.
There's no in between.
Or both, yeah.
I mean, chances are it's going to be both.
Yeah.
So it's better just to be smart and take your time with it.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I'm like, there are some laws that are there that, no, I do not agree with those laws, but yes, I do obey them because it's not just for me, it's for the safety of everybody around me.
Right.
Like I don't ever see myself pooping my pants on the golf course.
Say never.
Huh?
Never say never.
Never say never.
I'm just telling you. If you get the shits, I mean, you might not be close to outdoor shit, and the golf carts don't go very fast. Especially when you gotta go shit and you go all the. Let's say you're back on number 12.
That's why I go once a day, so that way I don't have to worry about it.
There times when I worked, that's all I did. I got up in the morning, I took a shave shower, and got dressed, and that was it. I didn't have shit again until the next morning. But,
it depends on what I had to eat.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm getting to these days. Like if I eat a salad, I'm gonna have to go shit in about 30 minutes. And it's gonna be a big explosion. But then if I eat some ice cream, then that shit will be just fine. Like I haven't taken a shit in 2 days now. No, I take that back. I took a shit this morning. I took a shower. Yeah. I took it. It was a real hard one.
But did you wear the same shirt as you did yesterday?
Okay, I'll put this fucking shirt on for 1 hour yesterday. You motherfucker woman put in dirty clothes and put on another shirt today. No. I'll put on another shirt tomorrow morning because I have worn this shirt a day and a half. But I'm not going to wear this fucking shirt for an hour a fucking day and then fucking put it in a wash machine. No, I will not do it. I'm finally getting my laundry caught up. I'm not going to have fucking 4 million fucking things of laundry to do. That's all I got to say about that.
Have you washed your girlfriend's panties and underwear?
No, I don't wash my girlfriend's panties and underwear.
The one behind you?
Those, I'm not exactly sure who they belong to. I think they belong to Debbie. I hope they do.
Only
Sure
have
it's not
to-
Shelly.
I hope not.
Oh
I'm
God.
pretty sure Debbie.
You can smell those panties, my vagina.
Hang on a second here. Okay, I gotta know this. So you stole laundry from the laundry room,
Yeah.
like women's panties.
Yeah.
Did it ever get reported?
No.
So there wasn't a memo that came out or anything?
No.
If it's not your laundry, leave it alone or anything like that?
No. No.
Dude, that might be Shelly's panties.
Well, if they had quite a bit of clothes in their basket, so I mean, they might have just thought, "Oh, I dropped them somewhere else."
Dude, no.
Yeah.
No, I will ask I'll ask a woman's opinion on this. Julie.
Yes.
I thought, who the fuck are you going to ask?
I mean, just curious. Have you ever lost your panties when you were trying to do the laundry?
Yes.
That involves her wearing panties, TJ.
Not like that. I mean, like you clean out the laundry and then.
Yes, I have managed to lose pairs into the washing machine or dryer.
Thank you. Thank you.
But is it often?
No.
Okay.
I don't take them off.
Unless my ex was doing the laundry.
Yeah.
Oh, then he was sniffing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel out of place now because I don't have a hat on.
That's exactly why I went and got a hat, Steve.
I always wear a hat, though.
You don't have a shit-stained Steve hat?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a couple hats.
Well, come on, let's see it.
Christina ought to make Steve a hat that says, "I'm only here for the pussy."
I wore that shirt. I wore it to the dispensary the other day and didn't even think about it. Everybody's like, "You got hey, what's up, dude? Hey, what's up?"
I need to remake it, but I used to have a shirt when I was in my 20s and it said "Drunk Chicks Love Me." And when I went to bars and wore it, I tell you what, they apparently did love me because they actually bought me drinks. So,
I don't think I've ever been bought a drink.
did I go home with it? No. But hey, I got free drinks, so that's all that matters.
That was one of my favorite pickup lines in my 20s. Girl would walk up, we'd be talking. Well, why don't you buy me a drink? Right then and there, I would down whatever. I don't care if I just got it. I would down whatever I was drinking and then go, why don't you buy my drink?
Ooh.
If she was serious about trying to get to know me, she bought my fucking drink. If she was scamming, she was gone. And more often than not, I got a drink.
Oh.
But it was a good way to tell.
I suppose, yeah.
So let me get this straight. What you're saying is when you go to a bar and you have some hot chick come up to you and go talking, and all of a sudden she's like, "Why aren't you buying me a drink?" or something to that effect, you down yours and go, "Why don't you buy me a
right
drink?"
then and there, and I'd set it down and go, "Why don't you buy my drink?"
And use more. If they leave, they weren't serious, but if they were serious, they'd buy you one.
Pretty much.
Okay, I'll remember that.
I mean, just like, everybody talks about the pickup lines. Best pickup line ever. Nice shoes. Want to fuck? You got hit every single time you got hit. Pretty good chance that you were taking her home, too.
I have to remember that one, too.
And you know why? Because it was honest. Let's face it. When you're at the bar and there's people of attraction that are all around you, you're gonna flirt. And at that point, everybody's there for the same fucking reason.
Get laid.
Yeah. See,
that's why I want to go to this bar in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, called the Elbow Room.
Yeah.
There's some hot looking babes down there. I tell you what.
God, you sounding more and more like Jimmy every day. There's some hot babes there.
Where do you think I learned how to? Where do you think I learned how to smoke from?
I figured you learned from Steve.
I didn't know Steve. I knew Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy and I used to smoke. Remember?
That's right.
I heard you learned from Rhino.
Well, him too, but more Jimmy. Jimmy knew. Rhino knew Jimmy.
Wait, so Rhino's saying that he's got it, huh? That Fat 420 is going to beat you?
No, he said, Rhino said, I'll kick both your asses. No.
No, yeah, he would. But my point being is, I learned from Jimmy. So,
and then he made a great point.
The only thing I didn't try is the volcano thing yet.
Oh fuck!
He did make a really valid point. You know, like I do the wake and bake, or I do this show, and I get my high. You know, and I'm good. But he has to deal, especially on days when his kids are home. He's got to deal with 6 kids and keep his high going at the same time. So damn, I didn't think about that. You know, I can go sit in my recliner and play the video game and crash out. You know, you guys to keep dealing with your kids.
Yeah, he may have that. He may have both you guys on that one.
Yeah, I don't know. He scares me a little bit.
What do you mean by that?
I think you. I think he could probably outsmoke me. Yeah, he might. I don't know.
Oh yeah, he can outsmoke you.
Yeah.
You know,
the day that I went and visited him at his place, it was like nonstop. Either a joint or a chillum. It's like nonstop with him.
Yeah.
You know, I'd almost want to put him and Chris against each other.
And that's doing it in between smoking cigarettes too.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Chris loves to brag. I almost want to put him and Chris against each other.
Where is he anyway?
Chris is angry with me.
Still in his corner?
Yep, pretty much.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I mean, I don't have,
Anyway.
We had our disagreement. I handled it. He didn't like how it was handled. Now he's pouting. Okay, fine. Pout. He's still welcome back whenever he wants to come back.
All right.
Yeah.
But he threw his fit, and I'm not,
I'm not going
to play the game.
Not going to tend to it.
No, I'm not here to coddle anybody. I'm here to have fun.
I don't blame you.
And speaking of having fun, you guys got to get your shit talking up.
What?
What happened?
What do you mean? What happened?
You said what?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. Sorry. He said
you watch football.
No, I know. It ain't a football. I'm watching CSI.
Oh. Well, at least it's
I think the premise behind Butters from South Park is Steve, because when they did the song What in the Butt, I imagine Steve singing the song. I say what in the butt, I'll do it in the butt. Okay. Just be gentle and delicate like a flower. Not that hard.
What the fuck?
Dave's not home, man.
420. Who's winning and why?
Who's winning what? Oh, me? Oh, yeah, me. Because, as I said, I'm the chronic weed smoking champion, television 24/7 champion. So I know how to be a champion. I'm younger, so I have better lungs.
Oh, shit.
And 3, I've been taught by 2 master smokers, Jimmy and Rhino. So
Steve's hiding behind that pussy.
Yeah, see, he's a pussy because he hides behind pussy.
Oh,
Well, let's face it. If you're gonna hide somewhere, hide in the pussy.
I'm not scared of you, Fat 420. You're the last person that I'd be scared of when it comes to this smoker mania.
Is this
I will.
1980?
See my name right there? It says 420 Killer. You want to see the Fat 420? I'm going to deflate.
1980 WWF called and wants their gimmick back.
Don't give me. Don't even. I will. I will take that belt, and it will look good around my waist, and I will.
TJ, do you got like a $500,000? Because that's how big a belt you're gonna need to get around his waist.
I can get an extender.
I don't think so.
You're gonna need about a 20-foot extender then.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Believe me, you're not that much thinner than me, fat boy.
Oh, here we go. Here, hang on. I think I need to put something up here. Let me see. There we go. Smoke Signals with Steve, Bubba, Jeff, and Fat 420.
That's an old one.
Yeah,
I said I had it. Still have the original.
Oh yeah.
Man, you guys.
Cause Steve, what you gonna do when the Fat 420 smokes you?
Oh God.
Yes. See, Lemmy is god of rock and roll. I'm god of smoking weed. So that's why I'm better than you.
What?
I have a question.
I even learned from Snoop Dogg. So
This is a good
how
question.
how fast can you roll a joint?
I can't. I get the one thing I can't fucking do.
See, there you go. That's why I'm better than you. Because I can roll a joint. You done. See?
Steve, what's your question?
Okay. Fat 420 is this some kind of self-proclaimed God, rock God. I have a question. I already know Fat 420's answer because I know what my answer would be, but 3 rock and roll bases. I'm curious. I'm going to give you 3 of them. You need to rank them 1 to 3 or 3 to 1, however you want to rank them. Lemmy Kilmister, Robert Trujillo, or Jason Newsted.
Lemmy's always going to be 1 because he's God.
But what if I threw Cliff Burton in there?
Number 2's Cliff. Jason, then Robert.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's about what I was thinking too. Yeah.
See, I thought he was going to start naming off guitars, not players.
Do that too.
I don't know nothing about the fucking guitars.
Jackson, Schecter, Paul Reed Smith, Les Paul, Fender, Ovation, Court, Overture, Taylor, Epiphone, First Act. There's more. I got a whole book down there. But
well,
anyway.
what do you think what would look? All right, that actually brings me to a good question. I've got a friend of mine that I think the world of, and this friend plays bass guitar. Not Fat 420, but this friend does play bass guitar. So what would be a recommendation for the bass and the pickups to go in it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, first of all, it depends on what style of music they're going for. If you're going for something like aggressive, like metal and stuff, probably an active pickup would be good. Bass, I mean, again, it depends. Like if you're going for jazz, you'd get a Fender Jazz bass. But if you're going for just something all around, probably a P bass. If you're going for something more metal, probably a Dean or even old jazz bass would be good. So
I would say with this individual, I would probably go all around.
yeah, I'd just either get a jazz bass or a P bass. That'd be good because you can use it for metal, you can use it for rock, you can use it for jazz, you can use it for any versatile, any.
See, and I'd want to go 5-string too.
I would start with a 4, then work up to a 5.
I'm going to give away a little bit, but she has been playing for over 20 years.
Okay, then get her a 6-string then.
6-string bass. There's a good idea.
They make them. It's crazy. You got to hold it like this.
Right.
Like you're doing the Four Horsemen's thing.
See, I'm waiting on Steve to, he's already said it. He's taking you down 420.
Oh, I'm taking that. He can talk all he wants about guitars. I'll admit, I know nothing. I know nothing about a guitar.
All right, but who knows
how to play it?
But who knows more about weed?
Me. At least I would think I would do. I think I do.
Okay, well, 420's claim is he learned from Jimmy and from Rhino. That's pretty good claim.
I'll give him that. I know he's.
But on the flip side of the coin, Steve has hosted 2 different shows now based on weed.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, 3.
Is it 3 now?
Well, yeah, because I did smoke signals 2 different with those 4 guys, and then I did smoke signals just me and Bubba for a while, and then we started doing wake and bake because Rhino wanted to do it during the day. Bubba didn't want to wake up. He wanted to do it at night. I'd rather do it in the day. So
Rhino does it during the day because that's when all of his kids are at school.
Yeah, exactly.
So that he can do it during then. Because if he did it at night, he couldn't do it at night because kids are home.
Exactly.
So I totally get it.
Yeah, same here.
What days he does his radio show and stuff like that. So Mondays he was free. So
yeah, and the same way when he's doing his shows on his network,
Yeah,
he does it during the mornings because.
And it makes sense, I'm not arguing that.
But Bubba didn't like it. So I don't know.
I know a lot of people who don't like Dirty Van Disease.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Did I say that out loud?
Dirty Van Disease. Oy vey.
Okay.
God, I apologize.
You're forgiven.
And with that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. And I didn't even get into my story about how I rumbled the whole coach with a fart today.
No.
Ooh.
Dude, that fart erupted, and it rumbled the whole floor of the coach, man. I felt like a fucking earthquake. I mean, that was a big fart.
Were you sitting on the floor?
No, I was in my recliner.
Oh, no shit. Through your recliner?
Something like that.
I was sitting in my recliner, and somehow I didn't have to wipe. I was shocked.
Apparently it didn't feel wet.
No, it did not. 420, your final thoughts tonight.
Final thought. Again, Steve, what you going to do when the 420 smokes over you? 2, thanks for letting me join. It's really cool. I really love coming back because I really did miss it. 3, Adam, Julie, you guys rock. TJ, I hope your book goes well. And until next time, be blessed, everybody.
Steve, your retort.
Oh, shit. I'm going to have a hard time following that one, but all I'm going to say is I am, I always will be the Toker weight champion of Smokermania. Nothing will take that ever away from me. I want to say thank you to the Lord Jesus Christ. And that's all.
Baby Jesus?
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Sweet baby Jesus, please let Steve be a gracious loser. Amen.
Wow. Come on, Steve. You got to fire back at that.
I don't know. I'm lost.
What are your final thoughts tonight?
Mine?
Yeah.
I thought I just gave you my final thought.
Oh, okay. Adam, your final thoughts.
It's Adam's turn.
I know what I'm thinking, and I probably shouldn't say on the air, but I'm about to have fun. So I will let you guys.
Mama's got a squeeze box she wears on her chest. And
oh, Lord.
I want you to play with my ding-a-ling.
Oh, my ding-a-ling.
Great. We're going to have the 2 Smokermania contestants going, my ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling.
That sounds like a challenge during the event.
Could be.
When I was a kid, a little bitty boy, my mommy gave me a little bitty toy.
Oh, man. So the work continues on 6 Years in Las Cruces. Looking forward to completing the novel soon. At least a rough draft and being able to get it edited and ready to go.
Yeah, can't wait.
Smokermania coming up on March the 7th. Oh, my God. This is getting better and better as we get ready for it. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see who's going to win. I really can't wait.
I know you can't wait. I will reign as the champion. I will. That is a promise. That is a promise. Oh, bro.
So, obviously, I am going to be on the road in April. So, April 24th, 25th, 26th, and 27th, I'm on the road. I will be back in studio on the 27th. I'm planning on broadcasting from Las Cruces on the 24th on my birthday.
Okay.
So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome.
In the meantime, we will see everybody on Sunday night. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks, guys, for sticking with us. Mike, get better soon. Take care, everybody.
Yeah, right on. Get better, man.
And dear baby Jesus, please, baby Jesus, please let Ray win the Latra.
Ray win the Latra. Ray win the Latra.
And
no.
And pray I can have a big, huge tin of tuna the day before, so that way when it happens, it'll be really smelly. Dear baby Jesus.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. This has been Amigos After Dark. I'm TJ with the rest of the gang. We'll see you next time. Good night.
Whoa. That is popcorn.
Baby Jesus, let Ray win the
popcorn.
Dear baby Jesus, please let me have chicken as well, so that way I can have chicken smelly pea